Hi, my name is Zach, and I want to show you my WordPress plugin, the Editorial Calendar. Before we look at the calendar, let's take a look at the normal WordPress edit screen. This should look pretty familiar to you. I'm just adding a new post to WordPress. You can see I've given it a title, I've given it some content, and if I'm ready to go, I can click the Publish button right over here. However, publishing immediately isn't always what we want to do. Sometimes we want to schedule things in advance, make sure we can control what goes out on our blog not just today, but tomorrow, next week, next month. And WordPress gives you a really nice ability to do that. I can come in here and schedule it for a different day. So I'm just going to make a small change. Let's have it go out tomorrow instead of today. And that's great. I can now schedule my post. I'm all set, and it'll get automatically published tomorrow. The problem is I can only see one post at a time. I can go back to the list, back to here, but I don't get a good overall view of what's going on. When I work on my own blog, that's what I really want, a big space to see everything that's happening on my blog, and that's why I made the editorial calendar. The editorial calendar shows up on the posts menu as a new item here, calendar. I'm going to go ahead and click that and show you what the calendar looks like. Here I can see all of the posts that are happening on my blog. I can see here the one that I was just creating. I can have the ability to scroll up and down using my mouse wheel, see posts that I've done in the past and the future. I can jump back to today. Now, being able to see everything is nice, but I want a little bit more. I want the ability to manage what's going on. Here's the post that I just created, and you can see it here, and I get a few things that I can do with it. I can edit it, which will take me right back to the WordPress edit screen. I can do a quick edit, which lets me just edit right here and make a few simple changes. I can also change where it's going to show up. So with an easy drag and drop interface, I can decide maybe Sunday's not the right day for me. I'd like this post to happen, let's say, on Tuesday. So all I need to do is click it, drag it over here, and just like that, now that post is going to get scheduled on Tuesday, and when Tuesday comes, it'll be published on my blog. I can very easily change my mind and say, I'm not really ready to have that post go out just yet. Let's make a small edit, and instead of scheduled, we're going to turn it into a draft. And also, I don't want it to go out at 12 p.m. Let's have it go out at 11 a.m. That seems a pretty good time. And I'm going to go ahead and save that, and then it automatically updates. Now, getting the ability to see everything that's going on in your blog in a single screen is great, but I want it even more. A lot of times I'm working on something and I'm not really sure when it's supposed to go out. I'm just kind of working on it, want it to hang around, and that's why I have a new section, the unscheduled drafts. In here I can see all the different drafts that I've done, and just like I can drag and drop within the calendar, I can take this post and put it over here in drafts. Now it's going to stay here until I'm ready to put it out. I can work on it, I can edit it, and at any given time, it's easy for me to drag this and drop it to the day that I want. The WordPress Editorial Calendar lets you scroll, lets you see everything, and lets you really manage your blog from a big overall view where you can see everything. Now, installing it is easy. All I need to do is come over to Plugins and say Add New. In the Add New screen, I can just search for the Editorial Calendar. It's going to come up right at the top. It's the first item. You can see it right here. You can also take a look at more details, and that gives you the opportunity to see what's going on with the plugin, who's installed it, the ratings, all of that. Once you've installed the plugin, you'll be able to find it up here in the in the Posts menu. That gives the opportunity to see the calendar, and then you can customize it to anything you want. Show or not show authors if you're working with a multi-author blog, show the status, show the time of day, and you can even change the number of weeks. I can actually scale out to 8 weeks at a time, and that gives me the opportunity to see a really long-term view of everything that's going on in my blog. So that's the WordPress Editorial Calendar. Give it a try today and let me know what you think. Thanks.